bothers me the most about this shit. So it's okay to attack Roosh V. She was just talking shit. But when you actually get an actual rape culture beginning because of fucking Islam, you fucking stay quiet. And this is what I meant when I said that they do incite rage against other people, convenient targets to cover up what's going on. Anyone want to cover that one or not?
Islam is bullshit.
It's selective outrage, basically.
No, it's fucking bullshit. Call it like it is. It's Darbo to the fucking T. They say, we are oppressed. And then they say, you're oppressing me. And then what they do, they rape and kill and murder and blow themselves up for their own bullshit. And they say, it's your fault that we blow themselves up. That is
don't get me
fucking definition of goddamn Darbo, dude.
You should save your Islamophobia for the second half of the program.
Fine. I'll shut myself up.
Alright, come on then, let's carry on.
Alright.
Real rape mob somewhere, and there is media from the country where that mob is. Who wants to volunteer what country there is an active rape mob? What happened in New Year's Eve in Cologne? Does anyone know?
Just a little lower.
Someone. Mm-hmm. What? And New Year's Eve, mobs of men.
Keep going.
They assaulted women. They raped them. And what did you guys do? Cover it up. You covered it up. So when a real rape happens that goes against the agenda of your boss, you actually hide it. But then when no rapes happen, and I try to do a meetup, you lose your shit.
I didn't say stop.
Who's he talking to?
I don't know. He's talking to everybody who's just.
It sounds like the Illuminati, or maybe the Moon Jews. I can't figure it out right now.
So I'm just trying to figure that out. I mean, is he just talking to like an empty room?
No, he's talking to actual people. You'll hear the questions later. They're very quiet off the side.
Oh, sweet. Let's go. I want to see what questions we got.
Do the Moon Jews wear cheese yarmulkes?
Just wanted to point out that we're joined by
cheesecloth mafia.
The smoking puppy who's joining us is August. Hi, August.
Oh my God.
Hello, gentlemen. Yeah, I'm playing catch up. I wanna watch this seminar.
We're all playing catch up.
How much would this seminar would have costed me to attend? I want to know. Part of my soul. Maybe?
A career in journalism. This particular.
I think the last fourth of your penis.
Come here just to state that not only are you guys not honest in your reporting of me, but that no one has been harmed, and when real harm takes place, you don't say anything, and that is not right.
That's
and
not real sure right there.
And I pray to God that nothing happens to anyone that is close to me, and if it does, it's your fault. And that's my statement.
What?
Well, that sounds ham-fisted and overstated there.
All right.
It looks like everybody else is dumbfounded in the audience too. Keep going, pal. Take a swig.
They need a target to get all the rage that the citizens have to put it on someone that doesn't conflict with the agenda of your bosses and the.
So multiculturalism, feminism, and social justice.
It doesn't matter if he gets hurt, but we can go against our immigrant agenda. We can't go against the feminist agenda. So we need to get the masses, the idiots who believe the stuff that you write, and put it onto something else. So put it on me. I'm just a scapegoat. They are using me. But I'm going to harness this. I'm going to harness all this coverage that you guys are giving me, convert it to money and women. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, he just flat out said it. He just flat out said it.
Emails.
He just flat out said it.
I love his fucking balls.
I love when a narcissist sneaks in their confession in the middle of what they're saying.
Yeah, so that they can try and laud it upon you later. No, I told you.
Yeah. That's it. Bing, bang, right there.
Well, I like the hotel conference room he's got there. I wonder what that cost $1. No, look at it. I know. I know what this is.
He's really dressed for a press
I mean, it
conference.
probably
too.
costs like what $100 a night.
Yeah, maybe less.
So that's what that's $200. You know, the night before, the night of. He's
It
gonna
looks
be out
like
by
a-
11 a.m. the next morning.
Yeah, it looks like a hojo.
It actually does have like that Howard Johnson sort of color scheme going on.
Well, he's
I realised
up. He was supposed to bring.
that tie here. I realised
He hasn't moved up to Peachtree yet.
this video was so fucking boring that I sort of don't have enough notes to cover the entire fucking video.
No, I think that
gotcha.
it's good that you put your notes out there in the beginning because we're probably not going to go through the whole question and answer period.
Thank fuck.
No, you're supposed to bring your mom's laptop with a HDMI cable, hook it into that TV, and have your Venn diagrams and your graphs and all this crap,
fuck
and let
that.
you over with the laser pointer.
The
No,
Venn
he's
diagram
doing
about
so
the
wrong.
cock and it's the people sucking it.
I think
You
he
just
was
have him in the
yeah.
middle.
You're being
Yeah.
snarky, but I think that it bears
No, I'm dead
pointing out.
serious.
Well, here's the one thing that I noticed. Like, usually if you're a public official or a politician or something, you know, like an academic or whatever, you have a certain style of press conference you give where there's like a podium and like microphones set up on the podium. Guy
Something like
stands
that.
behind the podium and like says his words, whatever. And there's maybe a few other people waiting in the wings to come up for their chance at the podium and say their words. Totally absent from Roosh's
Yeah, no
presentation.
lectern in sight.
Yep. Like this is the sort of thing that you would see, like, you know, kind of like a stand-up comedian almost sort of format, but like it's just
Yeah.
somebody who's used to like working a room from a stage, like just walking back and forth, talking to people in the crowd, and you know
Rinsing up for him.
this isn't really like a press conference so much as like it feels like an infomercial kind of, right?
From girls, a lot of girls right now. And I plan, once this drama dies down, if I can survive it, I may have to get in touch with them. You know, that's what you have given me. You have made me one of the most famous men in the world. Granted, it
Yeah.
was a lie. It was a lie. But hey, this is where we are right now, so I'm going to work with what you gave me.
Yeah, I just want to point this out a second. This video.
He did it again. Another confession. Yeah.
Right,
Just
I'll be honest. Let me make this point. Right, this is where you sort of lose me on this one. So you play the victim, and then you say, "Well, thank you for the fucking attention and all the money and everything else under the sun. Thank you. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Roosh. You're either a victim or you're not a victim, motherfucker."
Right. Well, this is kind of like it's
It's business.
it's the same thing as like you know those arsonists that can't resist going back to the scene. They have to watch their handiwork. This is kind of the same thing in action, right?
Yeah, and at the same time, like as he's saying that, like there's a hint of there's like a whiff of desperation to it. At least.
Absolutely.
I can detect that. Like maybe this is a little bit bravado, right? Like maybe he's saying these words with quite that emphasis because he's kind of trying to convince himself that that's
Look,
what he's
let's
doing.
be honest with ourselves. He's the male version of Anita Sarkeesian. Complains
Yeah.
about fucking
Well, that's going
I
and
mean,
then goes, "Thank you for the attention," because that's
But at
going to make
least-
me a career.
At least Anita has like the class to not stand in front of everybody at like, you know, the college where there was the bomb threat or whatever and be like, I'm gonna make so much bank off of this shit. You
She
ain't
has
gonna believe it.
class. She has class, really.
No,
You're going to
that-
go with that one.
In comparison.
Okay, maybe you
Yeah,
can
in
find a better
comparison.
word, but yeah, in comparison, like a classier act than this, I think. Like, I'm not saying that there's any more, you know, legitimate in what she's saying, but like, yeah, you know, she at least doesn't like put that on her sleeve and
Yeah,
wave
true.
it around the room.
I think the other
We're
thing
playing
is
about
that
the-
Anita has a handler. Yeah,
Yeah.
she has Macintosh. She has a handler. He's
Well-
just out there like a loose cannon on deck.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, all he does is handle her cock.
The difference
Dun, dun, dun.
is
Him trying to be the neo-masculinist alpha male, right? He thinks
Yeah.
he sounds badass
No,
saying
no.
this stupid shit, but like
Okay,
in
shiny
reality, he
dropping,
looks like a
shiny
pussy.
dropping terminology. So break that down. Neo-masculinist.
It's a little hard. It's neo-masculinist basically is a pickup artist kind of philosophy with some anti-feminism thrown in there.
hmm
You know, it's the kind of bullshit I don't subscribe to, and like I said, he's another one of those guys trying to sell you this idea of, oh, buy my book or listen to me, and you too will become an alpha male and you will be successful with women. And it's by projecting a false identity, and that's
Right.
what he's doing right
Let
here
me
too.
fill you in.
Where does that sound?
Actually,
like
I was going to ask Beyond Sadness. You said at the top of the show that you self-identified as a pickup artist, or you consider yourself to be, among their numbers or aligned with them in some way, that you identify in some level as a pickup artist? Question mark.
Well, I'll cover one thing. You can't teach somebody how to be a fucking alpha male. It just fucking is there when you're fucking born. I mean, I'm into BDSM. I can't do my role unless I'm actually dominant. And you cannot teach dominance. So get that out of people's thick goddamn skulls. Why can't stand people like Roosh V? They're fucking con artists. They're like the ones that go, praise Jesus! Praise Jesus! But you need money! We need money! Praise Jesus! Give me some money! That's all he fucking is.
Yeah,
It's not that different from Manhood Academy. I don't know if
He's
anybody.
a snake oil salesman. That's all he fucking is.
I think it's also interesting. It's kind of, it's not accurate to say that people that humans actually have alphas that prevail in all circumstances, because human society is actually pretty complex. So if somebody's an alpha in a certain circumstance, they would not have a leadership position or a position of dominance in another one, and it's. If you're somebody who is really good, high school example, if you're really good in a science class, but you're shit at English, you're not going to be the alpha dog.
It's situational.
In English class, if you're really good at basketball, you might not be really good at baseball. There's alphas in different circumstances and different situations, and really it's a very complicated group dynamic thing that interacts with every individual within the group, and that spontaneously, organically gives rise to someone who has that position of dominance there.
Short answer, pecking order. That's all you needed to say. There is a pecking order, and
Oh, please, do go on.
Yeah, pecking orders change though. Like I
And
said, it's
Popo's always
situational.
on top.
All these squares make a circle. All
At
these
least you guys
squares
are-
make a circle.
Is Beyond
You guys
Sadness back,
understand-
or are there still?
I don't know. I think he's gone.
he's
So should we
okay.
move on?
Yeah,
No, it's a business shtick. You called it for what it is. At least you realize it for what it is. That's what it is. I mean, you say con artist, but it's not. It's actually a very lucrative business. You can say scam. I'm gonna say there's a way to do it. He's doing it a little bit wrong, but it's business.
Well, isn't that what Sargon said about Anita? You can describe her as a lot of things, but con artist, not necessarily true, because people know what they want from her, and they get what they're looking for from her. You
Okay,
might
he's
not
an
like
abusive
it.
asshole.
Well, it's the same sort of thing that you could say about televangelists. They on a certain level they kind of are con artists, but to the faithful, that's what they want. That's what they're buying. They're
Yeah,
buying
the old medicine shows, and they're selling what people want. Hope.
Yeah, they're willing purchasers, even if they know in their heart it is a scam. They're buying what they're selling.
Yeah.
That's what I would call a con.
Yeah. Well,
It can be
Hold
depends
on,
on
just a second. Hold on.
Here,
What do
you
you
guys
call
are
a horror
asking me
show?
questions, but
What do you
you
call a
don't let
horror
me
show?
answer them.
Hold on. Yeah.
you're finally back.
Yeah, we were
couldn't
waiting
hear
on you.
before. Yeah,
Bad
so
internet.
I just wanted to get your you to weigh in a little bit on what you consider neo-masculinity to be.
Neo-masculine is fucking bullshit.
Okay.
Alright? These fucking faggots with V-necks and fucking scruff necks